Hola, witches, magical minds, and our mundane allies. It is January 25th, 2019. These are the cards of our day, and obviously it's Friday, so happy Friday. We are working with Getting into the Vortex. There is a deck that I really want to share with you. And thank you, Monerdy. But I'll have to wait till possibly Monday to share that deck with you because Fridays we work with Getting into the Vortex, and we're going to keep up with that commitment. Hola, Dimon. So good to see you. So, hey, Helen. Hey, Andrew. I'm going to shuffle. We're going to talk. We're going to have fun. We're going to enjoy our space. I feel like my space keeps getting smaller and smaller over here. I don't know why. But it does feel like it's getting smaller, probably because I just accumulate a lot of shit, or necessary stuff anyways. Hey, hola, Yoli. But, okay, so in the description of this chat or this video, you'll see that I have a YouTube link, and it's gone through so many different variations and changes, but I decided to work with it used to be called Deviant Witchery. It was a collaborative channel, co-creative channel with many of us, and we've all kind of like still communicate in certain ways, or some of us do, and parted ways, and just doing our own thing. And then it was going to be House of Witchery, still co-creative, but that didn't really work out to the way we desired it to, and so now I can't just let something sit. And I have a personal channel, yes, but I decided this one has more history, and this one has more influence. So it is the Deviant Witch. It will be the Deviant Witch, and that's where I will do more of my videos, and that's where all of that will be uploaded to. So it's still being tweaked, so you'll see a lot of different content like Deviant Witchery stuff, which is awesome. I enjoyed that time, those times with those people, with my friends, and loved the conversations that we had, and the having great connections at that moment, being able to appreciate what it was, and what it might be. So it was important for me to keep that going because I want people to still benefit from the conversations that we've had and the things that we did, but also realize like there's progression and there's growth and there's different things that happen. And so this is the Deviant Witch. It will be the Deviant Witch channel, and I might still, hopefully, if I can get certain people on, I might still do, have guests and co-hosts and different things like that. But it's going to be mainly, the Deviant Witch, and we're going to revamp it. All right. Hey, Marianne. Hey, Jessica. Good to see you. But yeah, that's just that thing. Yeah, we're going to shuffle. We're going to focus on a message for Friday. Happy Friday. Hopefully y'all have some fun plans for your weekend. Doing something interesting, something relaxing or adventurous, all of the above. That would be, wonderful. Hey, Moon Daisy. Yeah. See, there's always something that you can appreciate. Okay, well, that's awesome. Thank you. So I'm going to go do this. We're going to go have fun. So, hey, Beatrice. I just love your name. I don't know. I love names. I love different names and naming things. Hey, Mona. Yes, thank you. Yes, we're gonna enjoy ourselves. We're gonna take some time to relax and talk about things that are gonna, help us flow. Hey, Tess. Hey, is it Tarnia with an R? Is that really how you say your name? I love it. That's awesome. I do. I love naming things. I love all of that. Hey, Carmen, good to see you. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of interesting changes. It took me so long because I always wanted to have this co-creative channel, and I don't know, I couldn't get rid of it. I couldn't get rid of it, but I also was like, I can't, make it about me. But then like, it's my passion, it's my desire. So if I want people to still experience the older content, I'm gonna have to make it about me, and then figure out what to do with it during. So that's just, those are my thoughts. Hey, Tanya. Hey, Claudia. Good to see you. Good to see you, Claudia. Yes, it is Friday. Hey, Natal. Good morning. Hey, Osa. Good to see your name. So we will shuffle. Hey, Julie. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And focus. And focus. Let's shuffle and focus. Shuffle and focus. Hey, Maggie. Whew. Shuffle and focus. So, yeah, and you're more than welcome to join the Deviant Witch community, the Facebook group, which is in the links in the description. So go ahead and check that out. It's just our place to communicate. And again, the only way we're going to communicate is if we start talking. You can't wait for people to talk to you. You kind of have to take it upon yourself to initiate conversation too. So if you have questions, if you have something you're working on, you want ideas, or you just want to share something, go ahead and comment in the group and share it. That's the only way we're going to grow, because if we're constantly waiting for someone else to say something, then we're going to always, each and one of us will always be waiting for someone to say something. I was like, well, I really want to conversate about this, but I'm going to wait. Hey, Teresa. Oh my gosh, the moving process is never ending, Julia. I know. But I'm going to wait and see if someone else brings it up for me. You know what I mean? Hockey with the kids. Oh, awesome. That's fun. Good, Jessica. Ooh, Andrew, that's awesome too. That's hey, Nikki, finishing up crafts I've started. I really should be doing that. I have a lot of poppet heads and bodies and stuff in the closet, just all kinds of things. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should finish that up. Hey, Elsie. Hey, Lola. Awesome, Jessica. Good. I'm happy for you. Good. So, yes, we shuffle a few more times. That way we make sure we get a really good shuffle and cut it good. Okay. Yeah. Yes, and also, y'all, I know it's been crazy around here, but no excuse. But if you want me to have, different kind of content here, if you want something specific, you can. I focus on my patrons. Obviously they get my first, they get my priority. But I also want to start posting on the page more, not just the videos, but other content. So I would love to know and be specific. I would love to know what you'd like to experience here, what you'd like to see, what kind of blog posts or content you'd love to experience here on the Deviant Witch. Hey, Connie, good to see you. Okay, so I think these are shuffled really well now after my rambling. And again, y'all, if you haven't already, take some time to reground yourself. Even if you've already grounded yourself today, take some time to reground yourself. Focus on your breathing, focus on your heart space, feel good vibes, feel good energy, and just give yourself some time to tune in with us. We are creating and providing a safe space for all of us to be here together and to share our thoughts, share our ideas, and to create something magical. So take some time to go ahead and do that. Good, Tess. Keep hanging in there. Yes, Connie, good to see you live. Awesome. Shuffle, focus, and take a step to the left. Hey, Jade. So, okay. It's a good day. Okay. All right. So, let's really focus. Okay. So this is where you get to participate. Let me I'm not looking. I promise I'm not looking. Okay. Go ahead and comment 1, 2, or 3. The first number that pops into your head, 1, 2, or 3. Go ahead and comment 1, 2, 3. And this is going to be your dominant card. All 3 cards will produce a reading and produce a message for us to tap into. But by you commenting 1, 2, or 3, you are claiming that card as your dominant influence in the reading. So the other 2 cards will support that dominant card. Uh-huh. More astrology. Yes, I can. I want to share more astrology with you because that's a I again, I am ignorant in when it comes to astrology. It is a passion of mine. I love to learn about it, but I'm not like a teacher or anything like that. But I will definitely produce videos on astrology, just sharing my thoughts, sharing what I'm learning. So yeah, I think that will be a good thing to do as well. Thank you. Hey Grace. Hey Teresa. Teresa, we are doing a general reading. If you want a personal reading one-on-one with me, I do that as a profession. You can message the page, the Deviant Witch. That's my profession. So definitely message me. But if anything, if you don't want to do that, take into consideration the cards that we're talking about today. So 1, 2, or 3, go ahead and comment with that number. If you're watching a recording, 1, 2, 3, comment with that number, and it'll help you fine tune and personalize the general message we're talking about right now. 1, 3, 1, 2. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yay, Shelly. Welcome. Okay, awesome. Yeah. No, Nikki. Okay, so this is my thing. If it is like free content or public domain, then yes, you can share. But I'm an author, and so I would hate to see my content, what I've worked so hard at producing, being shared for free. Just because, authors really don't get paid shit unless you're like, I'm assuming like Stephen King or something, but authors really don't get paid much. So when you share other people's content, whether it be music or books, for free, then you are taking away the value and you're taking away from the author. You are stealing from them. And so I have many viewpoints on this. So I don't know, not in the group. Don't share anything that is under copyright. Also, when you share free stuff to other people, like books and not free stuff, but if you share books and stuff and music and stuff with other people, like you're uploading it to different websites and they're taking it, that's you're stealing. But it also puts you in a different space in regards to like attracting money, abundance, and prosperity. So if I have this belief where I'm stealing or I'm stealing content, that means I don't feel like I have the abundance to get that content the right way. You know what I mean? So that's no, not in the group unless it's like public domain, unless it's like you have permission to share it from the creators and the publishing house. No. Hey Nikki, happy Friday. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Card 1. And again, remember, you can share any inspiration that comes to you, any thoughts, any vibrational messages that come to you, anything that you want to share. If anything is inspired by the words that are expressed or the images that you see, feel free to share your thoughts. This is our experience together, okay? So card 1 is, I can always enter my vibrational vortex of creation. I can always enter my vibrational vortex of creation. Absolutely, Lola. And you know what? Join the group. Oh, that's awesome, Nikki. Yeah, just make sure, just make sure, and yeah, if it's okay to share, like if it's public domain, then yeah, that'd be perfect. But if it's like if someone's copyrighted it and it's we're stealing from someone or taking their money, then I don't want to I don't want to align with that. But yeah, if it's okay to share, then absolutely you can definitely share. And Lola, join the Facebook group as well as this page, and yeah, you can ask your questions and definitely feel free and feel open and welcome to ask your questions. So I can always enter my vibrational vortex of creation. So, right, Jenny. And some people, we just don't know. We take things for granted and we don't really think about it. And so some people just, we don't realize. And then you're like, oh, wait, I get that. Okay, yeah, no. So I can always enter my vibrational vortex of creation. Look at that growth there. Okay, so how does that make you feel? The key to getting inside your vibrational vortex of creation, of experiencing the absolute absence of resistance, of achieving complete alignment with all that you have become and all that you desire, and of bringing to your physical experience everything that you desire, is being in the state of appreciation. And there is no more important object of attention to which you must flow your appreciation than that of self. Okay? You got that? How do those words make you feel? What do they make you think? You know, you have this bigger head that's like looking outward, but then you have a hand coming up and like, you know, it's interesting. Appreciation of self, like tuning within. Awesome, Joanne, too. Okay, yeah, we're on card one. Always maintain within a space where we can center ourselves again. Yes. And you know, so let me read this again because I feel that the message is very important today. So the key to getting inside your vibrational vortex of creation, of experiencing the absolute absence of resistance, of achieving complete alignment with all that you have become and all that you desire, and of bringing to your physical experience everything that you desire, is being in the state of appreciation. And there is no more important object of attention to which you must flow your appreciation than that of self. Hey, Ali. Through the Zen into the woo-wee, I give uh, form to that second expression. Yes. So again, card one, very important. I can always enter my vibrational vortex of creation. What that means is like no matter what, you know, it's always like tuning within. When we can, and it's not. We have to get over the whole selfish thing. You know, people think, oh well, that's selfish. It's not, because you're not taking away from anyone. You're putting yourself as a dominant, you know, important energy in your life, because you need to be healthy in order for everything around you to work healthy. So you have to take care of yourself. And I know, again, this is easy for some, because it's like you have to take care of yourself before you take care of your kids. And some people don't agree with that. But the backing behind that is, if you are not healthy and you're like over there trying to take care of your kids, you're passing on your unhealthy to them. Does that make sense? And so I can always enter my vibrational vortex of creation is if I tune in with myself and I'm like, oh, there's something going on. I need to work on that. I need to follow through with appreciating who I am and what I am and what I do. And then I feel better. And then from that space, from that better feeling space, I then can take care of my kids or, you know, the people around me, and I share that with them. And so when I cover them or when I care for them, they see that within me. You know, I don't pass on that sickness. I don't pass on that dis-ease or that programming. I pass on the programming of, you know, tune within first, then, you know, connect with others. So it's so important that we realize, like, there's no, you know, powerful person in our own world than us. And so in any given situation, when we want to go off on someone, it's like, okay, is that really worth it? Sometimes it is. But sometimes, like, tune within, check within, feel and appreciate who you are, and don't allow anyone to like take you to that level. You know what I mean? And so it's really important to focus on right now, you know, for the weekend, focus on appreciating yourself. You know, what can you appreciate about you? You know, what things about you do you love? And really, and I'm really serious, like, make a list, you know, because you are important. You should be honored. You should be, you know, giving yourself the appreciation. You don't need to seek appreciation out from anyone else. You need to, you know, allow yourself to give yourself your own appreciation. Why? Because your opinion matters. You're in your reality, in your world, you are the one that matters most. And so what you say, what you think, what you feel, super important. So tell yourself what you appreciate about who you are, okay? And allow that thought process to flow through you, and then feel it, okay? Feel everything that comes to when you can appreciate yourself. And so that's grammar, language, I really can speak. I can always enter my vibrational vortex of creation. So that means you can shift yourself from really like, throw the hoops down and get crazy, like I'm gonna, go for the throw, to well-centered, well-respected, in your own power, and able to make decisions based on what you really want and not based on what other people are pulling you to. If and when you focus your attention and your appreciation on yourself, you grow. And you grow not just for yourself, but you share that with your family. And then they have the opportunity to grow. So it's a great card. All you have to do is reach out and touch it. No challenges, just know it's there. Yeah, the more that you, again, the more that you understand that about yourself and the more that you appreciate things about yourself, you realize how easy it is to step into that sort of vibration, step into that mindset. And so at any given moment, if something takes you out of that, boom, I can shift there. I can get back to that with ease and grace because I'm used to it, because I've been practicing finding things that I appreciate about myself. And I feel better about myself now, and things are growing better, and my life is getting better because I am no longer focusing on the things I don't like about myself. I'm focusing on what I do love about myself, and that is bringing me more joy, and I'm feeling more confident, and I have more courage because of that. The imagery, I feel the inner mind is feeding the soul and body, bringing up all that growth. Totally. Redirection, kind of like, the outer mind is like, let's take in all these things, but then it's like, no, internal, let's go within and let's create something that's going to be healthy for us and promote growth. Self-love, be healthy, mind, body, right? Exactly. As an airplane example, put your oxygen mask on. Exactly, put your oxygen mask on first, not your child's, because if you put your child's on first, what good will you be to your child if you pass out struggling to put, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Well, all three cards are going to produce a message. So yes, So I can always enter my vibrational vortex of creation. And before I head on to the next card, I want you to realize what that also means is whatever you want to create in your life, whatever you want to experience, it's easier to do so from your vibrational vortex of creation. Such a long word or term. But it's easier to manifest. It's easier to create. It's easier to bring abundance back into your life when you're in that state. Okay, so that, like, you want money, you want more abundance, you want, gifts and surprises, you want things like that, then step into this state, find appreciation for yourself, and keep doing that, and watch how the reality around you starts to shift and turn and starts to favor you, honestly. So interesting. Okay. Card 2, dominant for those who chose card 2, supporting for those who did not. A belief is only a thought I keep thinking. A belief is only a thought I keep thinking. Eyes are super creepy. So a belief is only a thought I keep thinking. What does that express to you? A belief is only a thought I keep thinking. How does that make you feel? What comes up when you think that? So a belief is only a thought you keep thinking. A belief is only a thought you continue to think. A belief is only your habit of thought. It's only a practiced thought. Again, it's only a practiced thought. A belief is only a thought that you think a lot. A belief is only a thought that you think a lot. So if a belief is only a thought that you keep thinking, and you keep thinking a thought that is in opposition to what you want, then the reason you don't get what you want is because you keep thinking a thought that's in opposition to what you want. Boom, boom, pow, bitch. Yikes. So what does that make you feel? How does that make you feel? I love this card because it reminds us of our power, of our strength, of our courage. It reminds us to, again, go back to appreciate who we are. And it reminds us that whatever's going on in our life, we have the ability to shift and change that. We have the ability to write and rewrite our stories. And so a belief is simply something we keep focusing upon, we keep thinking. So what do we want to think? Okay, and we have to ask ourselves, and I ask my students this all the time, what do you want? What do you really want in life? What do you want to experience? You have to be specific. There's no vague. Vague will get you vague results. So what kind of life do you want to live? What kind of emotions do you want to feel? When you're in that life that you desire for yourself, how does it feel to live that life? What kind of people do you have around you? How are you interacting in that world? What does it feel like? Okay? And then what thoughts are you thinking in that space? So when you do the proper work, when you take time to figure that out, then you can start focusing and implementing your thought process aligned with what you really want and what you desire to bring into your life, And so if you focus on those thoughts more and more and more, then you're attracting that sort of life to step into your own, and it comes back to you. And so you step into that. So you program your mind to be ready for what it is you want to experience. Okay? So a belief is only a thought I keep thinking. I left a toxic relationship and my growth and confidence has grown tremendously. Awesome. Good. Congratulations, Suzanne. Yes. Okay. Change your thinking, change your life. We love Wayne. Oh, thank you, Daniel. A belief is only a thought I keep thinking. So a belief is only a thought you keep thinking. A belief is only a thought you continue to think. A belief is only your habit of thought. It's only a practice thought. A belief is only a thought that you think a lot. So if a belief is only a thought that you keep thinking, and you keep thinking a thought that is in opposition to what you want, then the reason you don't get what you want is because you keep thinking a thought that's in opposition to what you want. Yeah, be careful what you believe, because what you believe you make to come alive, you manifest. Yes. Yeah, and it's really, it's being aware. It's like, okay, I don't like that. A lot of times we think, okay, I don't like that. I don't like that car. I don't like that color. I like the car. I don't like the color. I don't like the color. I don't like the color. In our back of our heads, we're thinking, well, I prefer to have a yellow and not a red, but I don't like that color. I don't like red. I don't like red. So we're focusing our energy and our time and our thoughts on hating the red instead of appreciating the car in a different color. That's what it's saying. It's like, shift your thought. You don't have to focus on hating this. You can focus on liking this. Look at all the eyes. So if you can change your thoughts, you can change your beliefs. And that's why there's all the eyes, different thoughts, not just one that may not be for our best interest. The eyes also, it's like the story you tell, the thoughts you think become the story you tell. So many eyes to witness, and if it's seen, it's believed. If it's believed and seen, it's reality, right? And so that's the connection too. It's like, think it, focus on that story, and that story will be made manifest. Feel that story. What do we really see? Yeah, get rid of the thoughts that are no longer in your highest and best. Get rid of the thoughts that are no longer in service to you, and focus on thoughts and belief patterns and programming that is going to help you to grow, to heal, to have a better life, to experience what you want to experience. Mm-hmm. The lighter feeling, we show what we're taught and find our voice. Exactly. Step into your own truth. Again, the cards have been really focusing and programming us to step into our own power, step into our own voice, understanding that, again, in our reality, whether we have, other people that we are responsible for, in a sense, like, again, kids, husband, wife, whatever, other responsibilities, in our reality, we, again, are the most important person. We have to take care of self first. And so that is with our mindset too, our beliefs, because our beliefs are transferred to those around us. So we can disconnect from the mass beliefs of other people who believe the same thing, but then we can go into our own belief, focus on what we love, focus on what we do, focus on who we are and what we want to share with the world. So instead of going with what the mass belief is, boom, I'm empowered here. I'm in control. This is my life, my reality, my say. This is what I'm going to believe. This is what I'm going to focus on. This is what I'm going to share with those I care about, because I know that this is where we want to be. I know that this is where I want to be. And I know that this is where I want to carry them, like to help them get to as well. So I will focus on this belief, this thought, this pattern, this emotion, because this experience will happen because of it. How interesting. I've been stuck in my thoughts for a while. I have been trying to shake what is going on up there, but it never leaves me alone. I'm not quite sure what to do with those eyes following me. Yeah, well, and it goes back to, I can always enter my vibrational vortex of creation. Make a list. Make a list of things that you appreciate about yourself. Make a list. You can even make a list of your toxic beliefs, and then make another list right beside it of the new programming, the new beliefs you want to replace them with. So whenever you get stuck in your head, go to your list. Start, reading the affirmations or the belief patterns or the thoughts that you want to focus on. Let go of the toxic, step into the new patterns. Exactly, including the stories we tell ourselves about who we are. Absolutely, So that's card 2. Okay, card 3. The law of attraction assembles all cooperative relationships. The law of attraction assembles all cooperative relationships. The law of attraction assembles all cooperative relationships. So there is a vortex. So there's this vortex of becoming, a vortex that contains all of the requests, all of the amended requests, each and every detail of each and every asking that has emanated from you. And the law of attraction is responding to that. The vortex is literally drawing in all the things necessary for the completion of every request it contains. All cooperative components are being summoned and are coming for the completion of these creations, for the answering of these questions, and for the solutions to these problems. So the law of attraction assembles all cooperative relationships. So there's this vortex of becoming, a vortex that contains all of the requests, all of the amended requests, each and every detail of each and every asking that has emanated from you. And the law of attraction is responding to that. The vortex is literally drawing in all things necessary for the completion of every request it contains. All cooperative components are being summoned and are coming for the completion of these creations, for the answering of these questions, and for the solutions to these problems. How does that make you feel? What Well, that's fine. If you feel disconnected, then you just need to find what's going to, what will help you feel connected. And if you don't know that at the moment, well, then think of a time when you felt connected and focus on that and focus on what you felt during that time and focus on writing the solution to that thing. So the law of attraction assembles all cooperative relationships. Everything we ask for, everything we, think and we focus upon, it's being, assembled. It's being put out there so we can receive it. That's why it's very important. I feel that's what this is saying. It's very important on what we do focus upon, because everything's going to come through. We're going to receive that in some fashion, and so it's extremely important that we are very aware of what we think and what we feel and what we put our investment in, our energy in, and our focus in, because no matter what, it will be received in some way. And so if we keep focusing on the things that are in our highest and best, if we keep focusing on the emotions and the things that make us happy, that bring us joy, and we focus on having adventure and loving the people in our lives and appreciating who we are, and finding things to celebrate and honor, if we keep bringing that energy into our life, can you imagine how amazing our life will be created to be? Awesome. However, if we keep allowing things to stand in our way, and then when things stand in our way or we face challenges and we get so defeated, we feel so gross and we feel depressed and we feel bad and we feel, and like there's that sort of like trickle effect, and then it's like, oh my gosh, I can't do this, I can't do this, I feel so grumpy, I'm so this and this and this and this, and then lower vibrational energy and blah, 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 and this is how I feel like Eeyore. Um, you can see how that's going to manifest. So that's why it's very important for us to understand, go back to card one, that we can step into that creation mode at any given moment by appreciating who we are, where we are, what we are. When we do that, then we can understand, let's just keep focusing on a belief that's going to help us get out of this current state and into a better state for us. Okay? Boom. And realize, like, as we focus on this better state for us and we create the energy, we feel it, and it will come back to us. We will receive it. The universe is working in our favor for us. Mm-hmm. Awesome, Donna. Yes. Clear the way. And then again, it is about clearing the way, paving the path. So for some, maybe you want to do a road opener. For others, it's like just clear your thoughts, clear your mind and body, your spirit, and just be really well focused in on what you do want. Mm-hmm. I found this happening more and more in my life. I've been practicing at focusing on what I really want, and I end up meeting people who can help me, or I find myself at the right place at the right time. Things just come to me easily when I step into the right mindset. I love it. I love it. I've been feeling better about myself. I think that the shines through and can continue bringing me to the happiness to become more. Exactly, Suzanne. Like, relationships are important, and when we go through toxic relationships, it takes time for us, and however time it takes, it's up to us, to process it, to allow it to be what it is, and then allow it to flow through us, but understand that we're important, we're important in our lives, and we can focus on what we love. We can focus on the things that we enjoyed about a relationship. We can focus on the things that we appreciated about a relationship, but we don't have to focus on the toxicity of it. We can realize like it wasn't best for us, and so now we're in a better space, and we can focus on being grateful for being in a better space now. And then eventually that opens us up to having better experiences. Somehow, some ways, my desire for connection and manifestation is strong enough that I've connected with y'all. Yay! Hey, Marianne. So, all three cards, really great cards for our weekend. Some things to contemplate on, but I would love for everyone to focus on things that you can appreciate about yourself this weekend. Like, if you feel funky, if you feel kind of meh, or if you get pissed off, just wait, snap. Like, you can even snap your damn fingers. Like, boom, wait. And then focus on tuning within and what do I appreciate about myself. I'm an awesome cook. Like, I cook really good. I love laughing. I appreciate, my ability to see solutions in the most extreme challenges. What do you? I love. I don't know. I love my lips, or just what do you love about yourself? What do you appreciate about yourself? Even if it's just surface, that's okay. Eventually, it will get deeper. I love my ability to connect with people. I love my ability to share love when I feel connected. Whatever, it doesn't matter. But take time this weekend to focus on what you appreciate about who you are and where you are. And then understand that the more attention you give to something, the more power you give to it. So do you want to give power to something you do not like and do not want, or do you want to give more attention and focus on power to what you do love and what you do want, what you do like? Focus on that. And know and expect and trust you will receive. Things will come to you. You will see a shift and change in the people around you as well. Okay? Yes, Joanne, humor is wonderful. So these are the cards of our day, and I really do appreciate you taking the time to share this with me. Some fun stuff to contemplate, to really focus on. Some insight on how to, get out of our funk when we have that funk, and realize you are very important. You should be honored, and you can appreciate yourself, and that's the most important thing you can do. You don't have to have someone else appreciate you, which is nice, but the most important thing is if you can find appreciation and gratitude for self, that changes everything. So again, thank you so much. What is it, Friday? So I'll be back Monday with more cards of the day, and I can share with you a really cool deck. But also, my birthday is on the 30th, and some people have been asking if they can gift something for my birthday wish list, and it's there if you'd like. It's not necessary, but if you do, I will be sharing, we'll do cards of the day if there's a deck, or I will be sharing stuff from books that I receive, but I will be giving back, because that's just what I do. If you want exclusive content like spells, training, like psychic development workshops, formulas, anything like that, more personal connection with me, patreon.com/deviantwitch, where all of these cards of the day will be tending to go back in February. Tuesday will be public, but the rest of the days will be in that group. The Deviant Witch community, we have a group that if you want to be a little more active in, ask your questions, be more, a little more personal, you can definitely join that. And the Facebook or YouTube channel is going to be up and running soon. I'll be adding some more content there, so definitely check that out. I think that's it. So, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you. I will talk to y'all soon. Have fun. And at any moment, if there's anything you might need, if you have any suggestions for content, feel free to connect with me. I really do appreciate it. So, blessed be.